Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 7th, and I am, as always, Kirsten Rourke, talking about the ongoing mastery of presenting and speaking. Today, I want to do a quick 5 or so minutes on Fallout 4 and instructional design and public speaking, because there is a character. If you do not play video games, or if you do not play this video game, Fallout 4 specifically, there's a character called Preston Garvey. And while he is a wonderful introduction to the game when you first start, he actually becomes very challenging for more experienced players later on because he's incredibly friggin' annoying. So when you first start the game, you come out of the vault, you go and you discover everything's been destroyed, and you get sent to Concord, Massachusetts, which is just down the street. And there you rescue these people, and they become your touchstone for the game and your essentially walking tutorial. So they come back to you where you live, they set up camp, they show you how to do things, they send you on different quests, and then Preston Garvey keeps giving you quests and go rescue these people, go help those people, go set up a farm here, go do this. And every time you talk to him, it's another, hey, I've got a quest for you. Hey, I've got a quest for you. Hey, I've got a quest for you. It gets old once you've played the game a lot. So if you go into areas like Reddit or other communities that are talking about it, you will see people are just basically like, how do you avoid Preston Garvey? Ah. And the simple thing is, how you avoid him is you literally avoid him. You go into Concord. You go in far enough for the machine, the little tag to pop up that says, bing, you've discovered Concord. And you go and see that there's raiders, there's bad people around, and you all haul butt out of there and go back to your home and say, oh, I'm sorry, there were raiders. I couldn't possibly do anything. And you simply never rescue that group of people. And you can then do the game any way you want without this group of people that includes a chronically bitchy woman and a woman that will help you provided you keep her stoned. It's a very interesting setup, and a lot of, hey, by the way, rescue this. Hey, rescue this. I've got a quest for you. So you avoid all that. How does that relate to public speaking? How on earth? Okay. The thing about instructional design and public speaking and the art of performance when it comes to sharing content is you always have to have the plan for what if your people don't want to go that way. Now, you have a goal of how you want to take people. You have a way you want them to go. And especially when you're giving a presentation, there is a linear construct to that. But people get tied to that linear construct and they get trapped by it. It's sort of the being stuck on tracks, railroad kind of effect. And especially when you're using a PowerPoint deck, people get tied into this is next and this is next and this is next. But if you have an audience that maybe has people you didn't expect, has people with experience that, they've been through all of this before, or there's an interesting place you can go, the way you want to design your presenting and speaking is to be adaptable within a certain framework. You have goals you want to achieve, and those goals will get achieved regardless of what you do. And that is part of the structure. But you can hop around and go to different places instead of following this one path if you need to. So one of the things you do is you chunk your content into themes or categories and you make it so that you can adapt it. There's different ways to do this. If you're not sure how to do this, just talk to somebody who has the title instructional designer somewhere in there, content developer, instructional, there's so many titles for what we do. It's ridiculous, but find somebody who does that. When it comes to your presenting and speaking work, the most important thing is that you want to connect with your audience and you want to help them get to the goal you have for them. Your content is not important. I'm going to say that again. Your content is not important. Most of the time, people lead off with the content is everything. Once they hear the content, that is it. It is not magic. There is no bippity boppity boo in doing public speaking of once I say these words, everything will transform. It is all about relationships. It is all about connection. And that means you have to flex to who's actually in the room with you. So even though you might have a path and you might have designed this nice tutorial with Preston Garvey, if you have experienced players, you might want to let them skip that and go somewhere else and still get them the goal that you want them to get to. You have specific places you want to reach. You can get them in different ways. You do not have to read a list of topics, and you certainly do not have to read your slides at people. So that is my quick and dirty. Hi, how's it going? Just wanted to come on today and talk about the art of public speaking and Fallout 4 because the TV show is out and it really sticks to the game, including in some of the ways that are just nasty. But it's a lot of fun. I don't like parts of it, but that's because I don't like parts of the game. I find them to be too creepy, so I avoid them. So this is a quick and dirty ongoing mastery tip. If you have thoughts, please make comments. This is going out to 3 different places. And if you have things you want me to talk about, again, make notes. I'll be doing a bunch of lives like this. I see people popping on and off. Hello, goodbye. And I will see you all next time. Have a good one. I'm Kirsten Rourke. Thank you. Have a great day. Ongoing mastery is the goal.